everyone and welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I'm sorry, I am literally still in my pajamas. We've just had our food delivery. To be honest, I've been umming and ahhing whether to even film it. I'm still unsure even when I'm filming this whether to upload it or not. People really love these sorts of videos and traditionally they really love watching the festive ones. I like watching them, but I can appreciate it's a bit different this year. And I've been asking around online, people that I chat to and friends and things, and they have just said go ahead with it, because if people don't want to watch them, they wouldn't click on a Christmas festive food haul in the first place. People will choose whether or not they want to watch it. I really hope that you're all okay. I know we've got people scattered around all over the UK and other countries as well. We are in tier 2 still at the moment. But I wouldn't be surprised if we move to tier 4 very, very soon, because we are like bordering a lot of tier 4 areas in the south of England. Yeah, not really going to complain too much, to be honest. People have got it way worse, and just grateful for being able to get food in and just have a chilled out time really. But I hope you're all doing okay. I know everyone's circumstances are totally different. There's going to be a lot of people who are on their own or just missing people terribly, and I'm really sorry for that. It's just crazy, isn't it? Who could have thought back in March that we would still be like in this situation? In some ways it feels like even worse, doesn't it? This very moment in time. But yeah, hope you all managed to have a peaceful Christmas, and I'm sorry again for the lack of uploads. I have struggled so much to find time to film. I've had requests for doing stocking filler videos, and I stupidly wrapped all of the presents up before I filmed them. We went into a bit of a panic one evening about a month or so ago because the kids kept finding things, hiding places. So for that reason, we kind of panicked and just wrapped them up one evening, and it wasn't until about a week later and I thought, oh, I've not even filmed it or anything. So I've a lot less videos than I would normally do around this year. I'll try my hardest next year, but have a fab Christmas if you can. Take care everyone. I hope you're all okay, and I will see you soon. So I've got our Christmas shop here, and I thought I'd just start down in this corner today. So we've got our normal custard creams, and then I have got 2 of these white chocolate bars. I got some ginger nuts the other day, and I've got some icing pens on the shop as well. And I saw on Instagram somewhere you can make the little ginger nuts to look like Christmas puddings if you mount this over. So I'm going to give those a try with the kids later on, trying to keep them entertained when it's rubbish weather. Some kitchen foil, and then some biscuits, just so we've got some over Christmas. And then here we've got a chocolate Yule log. It's just a tradition in our house really. My husband especially always had these growing up. We did actually. My mum used to make them, but yeah, I'm not going to attempt it this year. So we've got one of those. I think that was £3. Over here, I've got a Balti mix because I had a little mooch around the World Food Department online this time, and they've got a few different bits and pieces, so that looked nice. Some chicken and thyme sensations, a pack of discos and some sweet popcorn, and then through there some mini poppadoms because they're just handy to keep in the cupboard actually. And some bacon rashers and some onion rings. I hadn't appreciated quite how big these were going to be, but yep, got those ones. And then someone kindly said that these were online, so I got these Cathedral City Baked Bites, which I couldn't find, and I think it's because I was trying to pull them up from my previously ordered menu online and they weren't coming up because they've been rebranded. I don't think these are individual bags, which is obviously not quite as good. But yeah, it says ideal for sharing. It's really annoying, isn't it? Because like the little mini bags, you got 6 in a bag and they were absolutely perfect to take out. But it doesn't really matter, we can just put a few in a tub and the kids still really love those. So Pringles, and we went for different flavours this time, prawn cocktail and paprika, just for different ones. Some Aquafresh toothpaste, Kenko Americano, and then I actually ordered a shampoo and a conditioner. They sent a conditioner and then they substituted it with a 2-in-1, which is obviously not ideal because we don't generally use 2-in-1 unless we're on holiday, but I'm not going to be going near a shop under any circumstances, so we've just accepted that. Some Kelpole, and then some of this hair putty for my husband. We put that in the basket. Over the back of white wine, and then we absolutely love this Barefoot Malbec. I've gone for the pre-made snowballs this year because every year I spend £10 to £12 on the Advocar, and then obviously the lime juice, the lemonade, and it ends up costing such a lot of money. And without fail, probably 3/4 of the Advocar bottle is thrown away by like June, July time. So this year, these were like, they worked out £1 a bottle, I think. and I just thought it would be easier. It's only me that likes them anyway, and that way I can just have one for a few nights. I don't want to drink it every night. I just want it over the few days of the Christmas period, and then it's almost like a switch and I'm not really interested. So I thought that was quite a good thing to get instead, save some pennies and less waste. Some cranberry sauce, and then some of the cocktail, I never know how to say it, maraschino cherries to go with the snowball. Some of these colouring writing icing pens for the baking. Some cocktail sticks to go with the cherries. And then these are from my mum actually. She wanted some vitamin D tablets and they were on a 3 for 2. So I picked all of those up. A swede, and then a lemon for drinks and things. A lemon and a melon. And then parsnips and carrots. Everything was so cheap this week. I think these parsnips were 19 pence. Everything was down, I think 29p. Pack of onions. Some sprouts. I went for the unpeeled ones because they were only 19p I think as well. Some bananas, which are really, really green. It's always the way, isn't it? If you don't need bananas, they come through and they're so ripe. And then if you're desperate to start eating them like we are this week, they're green. So anyway, our kitchen's quite warm, so they won't take long. And then I got a dumpling mix so that we can have dumplings on some stew, because I imagine that after Christmas, we're going to want to get back into kind of eating a little bit more healthily, and it's still obviously cold and wet, so stews and things are nice. And I know dumplings aren't healthy, but just occasionally I will put them on the top of a slow cooker. Some Maris Piper potatoes. Over the back, I don't know what's happened here. So I ordered these because we have hot dog like sausages sometimes for lunch. I've got those over there. And then I don't know what's happened, if I'm honest. I think they've given me extra, you know. Basically, I put a 4-pack in my basket and then I added one more. And I think I must have already had one in there, but I think they've then given me, oh, I don't know. I've got ridiculous numbers of baguettes, so I need to check what's happened there, but I hadn't actually appreciated how many were there. Some free-range eggs for some little peas, petit pois, however you say it, and then strawberries, a gammon, some yogurts. Just going back to the gammon a minute. At Christmas we do a gammon in like honey and mustard, and then we also have the turkey, which I got a frozen crown because the kids don't eat loads, and I kind of got it as a backup, so I need to get that out. But yeah, we've got like a little turkey crown to feed 6 people, it said, so it's not huge. And then I will do a gammon as well, so that's why we don't have a lot of meat here this week. And then for our Christmas dinners, we tend to just have roast potatoes, carrots, Brussels sprouts, honey roasted parsnips, and then we will do like the pigs in blankets and the sausage meat, which my mum's taken care of, so that's why we don't have some of the bits and pieces. Some nice sliced Wiltshire cured ham, some pork chipolatas, and then I've got 2 lots of diced onion for my mum to go in the sausage meat. And then some pork and garlic smooth pate, a baking camembert, and then that's why I got the crusty bread. We're going to have a film night with the kids either tonight or tomorrow, and we're going to just lay up the table with snacky bits before the film. And I thought that although the kids aren't keen on this sort of thing, we can have that, and then I've got some snacky bits for them as well. Some Wensleydale with apricots, a gigantic bag of clementines, and then some wraps. I ordered like a family-sized white loaf, and then they've substituted it with this. I hadn't realised how small it was, but it's really yummy, like a sliced crusty loaf, but it's tiny. So yeah, I might have to ask my dad to make us a loaf of bread. Some gravy, we've got our normal chicken, and then I got beef as well. 2 semi-skim milks, and then 3 of these baked beans with pork sausages in, because we haven't had them for ages and they came up on a deal. Then some lemonade to go with these different drinks over Christmas. Some cream. Saw this for my husband. Chicken and sweet corn soup. He loves this, and I've never actually seen it as a fresh soup, so I'm going to try that one. Our normal pasta bake. Some butter, and then I've got the snacky bits. So I've got some cinnamon swirls and some pain au chocolat, and they're to share with my family as well. We're going to decide like who wants what. And now I got these little hazelnut filled churros. That's to go with our little picky night, which will probably be tonight, to be honest. So mini prawn toasts, some chicken satay skewers, and I've already got one of those, and then fish fingers. We've also already got like chicken fries and other snacky bits from another shop. So that is everything, and this week it did come to £114, which is the top of my budget for Christmas really. But we have had to get a little bit more this year really, because we are so unsure as to what exactly is happening at Christmas. We don't want to have decisions set in stone and then have to change. So I've had to get like extra bits in case we end up having to do Christmas differently this year. And yeah, that's it. But very grateful for what we've got. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to subscribe, that would be great. I'm on Instagram with the name mama_hedgehog2. Not very frequently at all at the moment. I'm just putting all of our attention on the kids, and yeah, social media has come a firm second for now. It's just too hectic at the moment, but hopefully in the new year I can pick it up a bit and hopefully have a bit more to say really. Have a fab time if you can, and take care, and I will see you in the new year.